Hello, welcome to another episode.
Hey guys.
Here we are about to show you the most magnificent view that I have seen probably in our travels so far.
Definitely.
Yep. Alright.
Where are we? G'day, we are Chris and Tracy. We made a life-changing decision, sold up everything in March 2022 to live in a caravan full-time to travel and explore Australia. Come along and follow us as we live and share our dream.
We are at Lucky Bay, which is 60 kilometres
East.
east of Esperance.
Yeah.
But have a look at this for a view. So we're about to drive out onto the Lucky Bay beach. We did not know there is actually a cafe out here somewhere.
To our left.
Oh, okay, so it's a little mobile cafe. That's pretty cool. But look at the colour of that water. How clear and beautiful. Lucky Bay.
Cash only.
Cash is king, eh? Yes. Magnificent. Anyway, we'll show you better footage. We'll get out and have a walk around and just beautiful. How is that for a colour and a view? This sand is just so white and beautiful. As you can see, up there is where the campground is. Camping. There are actually free spots there at the moment. There was a office when we first come into the national park that should be manned, but it wasn't manned. But we bought our West Australian National Parks Pass this morning that will last for 12 months, so it'll get us to any national park in Western Australia. The only additional cost that we'll have to pay is if we camp overnight with the caravan. So, but the colours in this water, how amazing is that? So just in there, they've actually got a barbecue area where the camping area is. They've got showers and toilets.
Yeah, they've had recent upgrades here.
Yeah.
Not just toilets now, they have the showers as well. Still no barrel water, but they hookups, but they certainly have showers out here now. So
which
yeah.
I didn't realise that, because when I looked up Lucky Bay Campground on Wikicamps, it said it had no facilities at all. So
you can see that they're basically new though.
Yeah, that must be very recent, but wow, Lucky Bay is definitely beautiful. Esperance, or WA, if this is what your water's going to be like, we're in for a treat, that's for sure. But yeah, so we'll show you a lot of people camping, as you can see there. There's still free spots at the moment.
I must have some sort of communication because on top of the showers here.
Yeah, so there you go. That's the Lucky Bay Campground. Alright, we might have a look around here. Obviously we're in the Cape Legrand National Park, and there's a few other little drives it says that we can do, so we'll have a look to see where we go. So it says Rossiter Bay is this way for 6 kilometres, so we'll do a bit of, well, it doesn't even look that rough at the moment. Spoke too early. So it says 6 kilometres down here. We'll see what Rossiter Bay is like. Be back to show you when we get there. So just quickly came down to Rossiter Bay just to see what the track's like. So it is pretty soft and sandy down here, and the beach is pretty full of seaweed, so it's not, compared to Lucky Bay, it's not the nicest compared to the two. So I'll have Chris up there just in case he would get bogged, but yeah, I don't think we'll try this one. Alright, on we go. Okay, the signs here say Thistle Rock. The Wikicamp says Whistling Rock. So I'm not sure, well, the signs here still say Thistle, so can't hear any whistling rocks. Pretty little bay. Yeah. Okay, we've come back into Esperance area now, and we're just driving along Wiley Bay 4-drive beach access. So this is where we are here. Wiley Bay is there, and there's sand dunes back there that people say are pretty good. But also behind us there is a 4-drive rock
Yeah, it's right.
Drive.
You can drive up it on the 4-drive.
Yeah.
Or 4-drive up it, I should say.
So we'll see if we can see where you do that, and if we think we should do that by ourselves or not, but we'll look into that. This doggy in front of us is having a hard time running.
It's a big bay. There goes all the way around.
Oh, okay, so we can do a fairly long drive by the looks of it. So it's pretty firm here from the looks.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't want to go up too much in the soft.
A lot of weed again, though.
Yeah, a lot of seaweed. That dog's having the time of his life. Running along. Alright, we'll just drive along here for a bit, and then when we go back we'll see if we can see where the 4-drive rock road is. Alright, so we've come back, we're just airing down the tyres, and we're going to start 4-drive rock climbing up there where that motorbike is, I believe, somewhere around there. We'll soon find out. Alright, let's see where the road takes us and how straight I can film. Oh, pretty view.
Beach too.
You can come in the other end. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's cars up there.
There's cars here.
Oh, there's cars here. Okay, there's cars everywhere.
Yeah, tide's in, can't go.
Ah, okay. Bugger. Okay. Oh, it's pretty though. So we go up there, eh? Okay. So we have to come back and wait tight. Okay, so we're to come back at low tide.
There is another way up.
Another way up.
Yeah.
Mm.
From the back, but you don't go up the rock.
Ah. It's obviously a very popular spot here. Never tell them that. Oh, lordy.
Some big holes in here.
Bit of rock there. Just don't want to see another car going the other way.
Oh, the motorbike.
Oh yeah. This is where we get some more memory marks. Oh, yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, here's the rock. That's nerve-wracking.
I don't know which way we're going up here.
Should you go where it's not marked? Because I don't want to end up down here. Should I get out and see if there's any marks anyway?
I'd say it's over that way, but yeah, you can go for a walk if you want.
Oh boy. So I just walked all the way up there. There is tyre tracks all the way up. I probably wouldn't want to sit in the car while he was doing that. I'm happy to film and walk up. Oh, that's my exercise for the day. So this is the track. So you can do it. So there's lots of tyre marks. So there's two ways you can go, that way or that way. There's tyre marks both sides. Whew. It's just a bit, you know, questionable when you're doing it by yourself. I haven't got another set of eyes or experienced driver. I'm not experienced in anything like this. So anyway, now I've got to get back down here. Alright. Oh, I obviously went down up the other way. Alright, time to turn this off and I'll get down. Oh boy, that wasn't in my agenda today to actually walk up a rock wall.
Climb a mountain. Why didn't it?
So we had decided that it's too risky doing it by yourself. So from what we saw there today, probably people will come back at low tide and do it. So we'll do it when there's other people around. So we'll wait for low tide and come back.
That side's fine, but I wouldn't climb up this side. It's just, yeah, I don't want to risk. It's the only car we've got. I don't want to risk damaging the car because it's off camber and there's some pretty big holes across some rocks. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't want to be in the car when you do it.
The other side's fine.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Oh boy, so yeah, time for me to cool down. We'll have to air up again and come back. Okay.
Bugger.
Just looked up the tides.
Should have done that before we came out.
Yeah. Didn't plan this one, but currently it's high tide. It doesn't get low tide until 10 to 3 in the morning. So we ain't going to do it.
Yeah.
They're extremely long tides at the moment, and they're nearly reaching full height of maximum tide. So, yeah.
Yeah, what's the height? Nearly 1.3
meters. Yeah. So, all right, scratch that idea. We're not going to be doing that.
On the really weather.
So, yeah, it might be hard to see. So, that's us there now, and it doesn't get low. 9:30 at night it starts dropping. So, and it's pretty much dark here at just after 5 o'clock. So. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. So, we missed the tide cycle big time.
Alright.
Alright, time to put some air back in some tyres and head back to town.
Alright, so much for that idea.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, a bit of a different one here. This is something that I wanted to do. Chris is happy to sit in the car while I do this one. So this is Esperance's replica of Stone Henge, which we have behind me here. So I was just talking to the lady, and so a guy that was from Margaret River actually had the idea of doing the Stone Henge for a tourist attraction, and he decided that he wanted to do it in granite rather than sandstone like the one that in the UK is made from, because it would be more hard wearing. There's a quarry across the road that he got to start quarrying to the specifications of the rocks, because they've put in the original, what they think would be the original amount of stones that the UK one would have started off with, which is 137. And it's pink granite that they've got here. So anyway, took them 9 months approximately to get all the stones quarried and ready, and then the Margaret River businessman ran into some financial trouble and he was no longer able to get the stones. So they stayed at the quarry for a couple of years, and then a gentleman who farmed on this land here was interested in these kinds of things and decided to purchase the stones and put it here. And they've got pictures there of the quarry actually didn't charge to quarry the stones over, transport the stones over to here, and helped erect them into their current position. So, and they've got the stones to meet up with the summer solstice and the winter solstice. So the sun rays will go through a particular angle for both of those. So there we go. Have a look inside. So basically, yeah, this is what they think the original Stonehenge in the UK would have looked like. So it's fascinating. So I think that the summer solstice, I don't know, goes through one of these larger towers there, and the winter goes through another one. But it's interesting to see what originally these would have meant to lined up. So what do they say here? We've got an information sheet. The 10 trilithon stones in a horseshoe pattern weigh between 38 and 50 tonnes each, standing with 18-tonne lintels to a height of 8 metres. Inside the Trilithon horseshoe stands another horseshoe of 19 blue stones. The Trilithon stones are surrounded by a circle of 30 sarsen stones weighing 28 tonnes each and standing almost 5 metres high, including the 7-tonne lintels on top. The position between the sarsen circle and the Trilithon circles is a full circle of 40 smaller stones. So that's these ones here. 4 of them referred to as the Blue Stone Circle, and the altar stone up there weighs 9 tonnes and lies in front of the tallest Trilithon stones. Okay, so it's aligned with the summer solstice for Esperance in particular. The heel stones are positioned on this line to allow the sun rays to pass through the altar at sunrise on the summer solstice, longest day of the year, and in winter sets through the giant Trilithon on the solstice, the shorter day of the year, same line as the summer solstice. The finish of the stones is achieved with a jet burner, which is a diesel-fueled tool which operates under air pressure from a large compressor. So, yeah. So it's $14 an adult to come in, $12.50 for seniors concession. Yeah, it's just a bit of something different. But yeah, I'd like to know why the Druids actually created the real Stonehenge in the UK. I must do some research on that. But anyway, that's my little stop off for Esperance, my bucket list thing. So I was just talking to the worker inside, and she's actually given us special permission to put the drone up today because it's very quiet today and no one else is around. So we're about to get a drone view of the Stonehenge, which is absolutely amazing. So I'd like to thank her very much for this opportunity. Okay, so we've found a little spot that's just marked as awesome sand dunes. And so far it looks pretty good. What's that? Drums, old metal drums.
Still out here on highway pressure. Don't let the tyres down. Just using the grunt of the engine. Oh shit. Oh, and here, this is traction control.
No.
One of these ones here.
I don't know where it is. Where do I?
It's up.
Hold on.
Just just turn it off.
I was trying to hold that steady. Hui. Good news. Ooh. Oh.
Well, there.
Alright, good morning. Today we thought we would show a little of Esperance. We're currently just driving down the foreshore area. Here, back there is the jetty. You certainly see a lot of caravans in Esperance. We have tried cleaning the windscreen, it keeps getting dirty again. Anyway, so today we're going to do the, what's it called, double check, the Great Ocean Drive.
About a 40-kilometre loop.
Yeah, 40-kilometre loop around the Pink Lake, and the Pink Lake is near where we're staying in the caravan park there. So we thought we'd do that, although it was meant to be 25 degrees today. And sunny, but it's overcast and it's about 20 degrees. So we may not get the beautiful colours in the waters today because of the cloud. But yeah, we'll still go and have a look. But for me, when I was looking up at Esperance, not many people sort of show the town. So I mean, it's pretty spread out, but this is just sort of the Esplanade area.
So the museum.
There's museum park there. They have these scooters that you can hire around town, these purple scooters.
It's very well kept.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
The tourist drive sign just there. There we go.
Yep, so we'll follow the tourist drive signs. So we looked up, what was the population here again?
Not sure.
I can't remember. I did look up the population this morning of Esperance.
One of the main area, the shopping
Yeah, shopping centres up there. So Esperance has 2 IGAs and 1 Woolworths. Yep. No Coles here. A few different cafes and restaurants around that we've seen. Yeah. And yeah, there seems to be a fair bit of accommodation here. So obviously it's summertime, it must be pretty busy here, I would say. And yeah, so anyway, we will get to where the Great Ocean Drive begins, and they've got stops along the way that there's sort of lookouts that you can have a look out at, and so we'll show you at each stop along the way. We'll update shortly. It's just some views as we're going along. Still around the township.
Still see some of the colour of the water. It's not that bad.
I thought it might.
It's better through my polarised glasses.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's certainly not. Okay, the tree started. Okay.
This is West Beach.
West Beach. You can still see the colours there. So they're pretty. Even on an overcast day.
A lot of little islands just out the front, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah. So this is just a better view of the West Beach, but you wouldn't want to go down these stairs, up and down these stairs too many times. And they go straight down. But look at the colour of the sand. It's beautiful. Alright, so that was West Beach. We'll continue on further, but I do say that nearly every spot that you come to, or every second spot, they have public toilets, which is great. The facilities are really good around here, so that's just something that we've observed so far. Here we've come to Chapman's Lookout. Again, those colours in that water, beautiful. And they've got nice little pathways. They've got chairs everywhere. That's a very low one. And then we come to the other side over here. And there's the other half. Those houses over there would have some beautiful views. This one is Salmon Beach. When we came for a drive out here the other day, there's a whole heap of fishermen surf fishing off the beach here. Not sure what they call it, but it's just beautiful. The sand here is just amazing. Here is Pink Lake.
Which isn't pink anymore.
No. So it's the end of the circuit, but the sign over here tells us why it's no longer pink. It used to be a beautiful pink, Look, in the 1970s, we had that pink. But basically, it's a combination of a few things. So they used to have other lakes and that where they would periodically flush into the pink lake, building up salts. Increasing salt and decreasing water levels made the pink colour. But then the railway and the salt mining started, taking away salt levels.
Yeah, the railway cut the connections for the other lakes.
Yeah, and cut the connections to the other lakes. So it doesn't get enough salt. And that's why it's lost its colour. And too much fresh water. Yeah. So there we go. Alright. Back to camp.
Hey everyone, welcome back. It's another segment of Cooking with Chris. This is going to be a total experiment today. I'm going to be making, what do we call it? Croissant pizzas. You'll see what I mean when we finish. Hopefully it works. So, first of all, we're going to get into it. We're going to make some pizza dough. Now, a lot of people know how to make pizza dough. For those that don't, I'll run you through some of the ingredients. So we got in here a cup of water with 1 7-gram satchel of dried yeast in warm water. Whisk it through, let it stand for 5 minutes until it starts to foam. We have 2 3/4 cups of plain flour here, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 3 tablespoons of olive oil. So what we're going to do is, to the flour, we're going to add our salt, mix that through. Ooh, the ice cream guy's here. I hear the music.
Mm.
Okay, it's been more than 5 minutes now. Our yeast might be off, but we'll give it a go. We'll mix our dough, and if it rises, it works. If not, so in the flour we've mixed the salt, made a well in the middle. So we're going to put our yeast and our oil, and use your hands. We're going to bring it together. Alright, so our dough's come together on a lightly floured surface. We're going to knead it for a little bit, briefly. Alright, we've briefly kneaded our dough into a lightly oiled bowl. Cover it with cling wrap into a warm spot. Put it in a warm spot for about half an hour and see if the yeast works and we get a dough rise. If not, it's going to be a anyway. Here's open. I'm going to put it in our oven. I had put the oven on half an hour ago and then turned it off, so it should be cool enough now, but still retain the heat. So we're going to put it in here, and we'll come back to you and hopefully fingers crossed that we get a rise in the dough. Success. The yeast was good. Actually, it turned out our yeast was dry yeast. I didn't actually need to put it in water. It just, you could add it straight to the ingredients, then add your wets, but either way it worked. So our dough is now doubled in size. So what we're going to do now, we're going to turn that out onto a lightly greased surface again, and we're going to knead it for a little bit. So, So it's been 5 minutes, I've kneaded it, the dough's come together, it's nice and smooth. So we're going to divide it now into our individual pieces. So I didn't do it too even, but anyway.
I'll probably put those in half again.
Yeah, maybe. So, now, onto the construction. I haven't got a rolling pin again, so taking my rolling pin which probably needs to be a bit more. Yeah. Roll your dough out. What I'm looking for is a triangle shape. Does it look like a triangle shape to you, Tracy? Close enough?
Really.
Well, looks like a triangle shape to me.
Okay.
Alright, let's get our ingredients. Now you can put onto your whatever you like. This is what we're going to go with. Alright, so we're going to spread some tomato paste around. Tracy doesn't like a lot of tomato paste, so we'll just put some of that, some of this.
And what is that?
This is sweet chilli. Some of cheese. You wanted. So we're going to add up some shredded salami. Some bit of ham. Tracy likes. Oh, pineapple. Sorry. Yeah. Can I make it without getting too much of a mess?
Probably not. This is cooking with Chris.
Oh, these are big chunks. I didn't know they were this big. Alright. So now, after wiping up some mess, there's some liquid. Yeah, I wouldn't be cooking with Chris if I didn't make a mess. Comes the tricky part. We're rolling it up. to form the croissant. Onto your prepared tray. Might give them with a bit of brush with a bit of oil. But that's what you do, so you form those. Got the oven cranked. We'll make a few more, we'll get them on the tray and we'll chuck them in the oven. Now it depends on how your oven is and what you're going to cook them is. I'm winging it because I've got no idea what temperature this oven does, so I've got it cranked pretty high. So I'll get a couple more made, get them on the tray and we'll put them in the oven. Maybe 15 minutes, we'll keep an eye on them as they go anyway. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so we have 3 done. Our tray's not big enough for the next one. I've just brushed them a little bit with olive oil. Hopefully they don't come together. And okay, we'll put them in and see how they come out. Alright, we'll check them in 15 minutes time, see what they're like. Okay, slightly too high in the temperature, so I've cranked it down, turned it down. 15 minutes probably would be the maximum, I'd say. Maybe check it at 10, but anyway, this is what it looks like all done. A little bit crispy on the back, but Tracy likes that, so I'm going to pass this over to Tracy and Tracy's going to have a taste test.
Alright, so that's the inside wrapped up. It's going to be pretty hot, I'd say. That's nice.
It is?
Nice. I'm actually surprised. I didn't know how this one was going to work, I will be honest. But it has turned out.
So did I. I'm surprised too. I was just totally winging it. So anyway, got the last one in the oven now, but that's yeah, pizza croissants. Pizza shaped croissants. I don't know what you want to call it. Anyway, the recipe will be on Aussie Encounters website, www.aussieencounters.com.
That's it.
Go to recipes, go across or scroll down till you find it. We'll have all the ingredients, the amounts, the times, and a link to the video, hopefully that's before this, to what time stamp it is in the video if you just want to scroll through that and see how we made it. Anyway, Tracy's chomping into it behind me. It must be okay. I was actually very hungry. But anyway, alright guys, see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.